Hey guys, welcome back to Griffin's Gaming Guides. Today we're going to go after another Resident Evil Village trophy, Heretic, where you need to destroy all of the goats of Warding. Just before we get into the guide, usual stuff, please ensure you subscribe to Griffin's Gaming Guides and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future Resident Evil Village content. And stick around to the end of the video as we've got all 20 goats of Warding. Now for your first one, as you just saw, you need to be in the village just after the Lycan ambush, where you're going to be able to find a shrine up over to the right side, just kind of next to the railings of the church. Shoot the goat of Warding and then move up to the left side, just above the gate on the roof of the church will be your second goat of Warding. For the third goat of Warding, you want to make your way around to the Fallow plot area. Once in there, you need to go through the cornfield behind the cart full of hay, then jump over both fences, go to the back wall, take a right up the stairs, look to the wall where you're going to be able to find the goat of Warding. You'll be able to find the fourth goat of Warding once you've escaped the mines. Once you're outside, you want to go over to the right where you're going to see a scarecrow. Just next to this scarecrow will be the goat of Warding. The fifth goat of Warding can be found in the Castle Dimitrescu basement after you've solved the Hall of Ablution puzzle. Once the blood's all drained away and the passage is opened up, make your way down the ladder, then turn around, look in the left corner where you're going to find the goat of Warding. The sixth goat of Warding can be found in the attic of Castle Dimitrescu. Now, in order to get up there, you need to shoot all 5 bells in the atelier section. You've got one just there through the wall, another one next to the bust. You've got a very small one on top of the unit. There's another one up above the roof, which you need to shoot through the window to get. And one more, shoot the chandelier and then shoot the bell that's on the chandelier. The portrait will then move and you'll be able to make your way up into the attic. Once you've climbed the ladder leading into the attic, you need to turn around where you're going to find the goat of Warding. The seventh goat of Warding can be found after defeating Lady Dimitrescu. You'll be making your way back to the village going along the Lone Road. As you're making your way along the Lone Road, you want to take a left down the staircase as the Lycans attack you. Then at the bottom of the staircase, take a left going underneath the bridge in a small little alcove where you're going to find the goat of Warding. For the eighth goat of Warding, you need to first fan the crank and then crank the tractor up. Go down through the section, taking out all of the Lycans as you go. At the end of the path on the left, you're going to find a padlock set of blue gates. Break the padlock and then go through to the back of the area. On top of the little shack where all of the wood's being stored, just on the tin roof, will be the goat of Warding. For the 9th goat of warding, you need to be back in the village at the graveyard, where you're going to be able to open up one of the iron insignia gates now. Once through the gate, you want to make your way over to the right side, look to the right of one of the crypts, where you're going to be able to find the goat of warding down in the snow. The 10th goat of warding can be found on your way to House Beneviento, that lovely, lovely place. As you're crossing the suspension bridge, look over to your left where you're going to find another bridge upon which will be the goat of warding. The 11th goat of warding can be found just as you get to House Beneviento. Don't actually go through the doors. You want to go around the left side of the porch, go down the staircase and then look to your right through the railings where you're going to see the goat of warding. The 12th goat of warding can be found once you get to Moreau section in the reservoir. As you get to the first windmill, go all the way around to the far side where you're going to find the goat of warding next to some logs. The 13th goat of warding can be a tricky one to get. As you're making your way through the reservoir, kind of trying to avoid Moreau going across the rooftops, you're going to come to this switch which will raise a platform. Cross the platform and then you need to look up over to your right side where you're going to find the goat of warding sitting on top of a log. After you've defeated Moreau and all of the water's drained away, just before you leave the area, you want to go back towards where you originally found the boat. Once you're there, you're then going to be able to go through the windmill down a little path that was previously inaccessible. Once you're through the windmill, look to your left where you're going to find the goat of warding. For the 15th goat of warding, we're going to have to go and find Otto's mill, which can be found after you've defeated Moreau on your way to the Stronghold. As you're making your way there, you're going to see a sign just at the bottom of a staircase saying good luck. You need to take a left going through the cornfield here, and then go into the stream, walking up a little bit underneath the mill, where you're going to find a small shrine to your left, inside of which will be the goat of warding. For the 16th goat of warding, you need to make your way all the way through the lichened stronghold and then go down the long spiral staircase at the end. When you get to the bottom of the staircase, just before you go through the crack in the wall, you need to look to your right where you're going to see the goat of warding just next to a pallet. For the 17th goat of warding, you need to be on the B2 level of Heisenberg's factory. When you get to the section where the cutscene starts and the ventilation fan is trying to pull you in, you obviously need to shoot the middle section of it to stop it. Once done, you need to turn around and go the other way from where you're supposed to. Don't go through the fan, turn around and walk towards 3 large digger shovels. On the left side of the middle shovel will be the goat of warding.
That's close.
Now, for the 18th goat of warding, it can be a bit of a pain in the backside to get, but don't worry, I've got a couple of things in place to help you out. Once you've made your way up to the B1 level, you can then ride the elevator down to B3. Now, this goat of warding will be to the left side of the Duke on a small red girder 5 levels down. And it can be a very, very tricky one to get. You can get it later on as well using the machine that you have to fight Heisenberg with. But this is one of the most difficult ones to actually get. There's the goat just there, if you saw it. If you didn't, I don't blame you. Now, we're going to watch that again. This time, I'm going to kind of put in each floor level as you go down. Now, to make things easier, you need to look to the second ridge on the floor and then go a couple of inches up. As you can see, we're on floor 3. We're going down to floor 4, where we'll slow the footage down. As we get to floor 5, you're going to see the goat of warding just here. Now, fortunately, you can ride the elevator up and down as many times as you need to in order to be able to get this done. And like I say, you can get it whilst you're in Chris's machine, as I'm going to show you here. Just simply look to the bottom left section and hold down R2, where you're going to be able to fire the machine gun in a constant unending stream, which will break the goat of warding. If for whatever reason you miss it, you need to restart the checkpoint before blowing the doors off to go through and fight Heisenberg. So I strongly recommend getting it done whilst on foot rather than in the machine, as on foot you've got an unending amount of tries. Good luck with this one. Hardest goat of warding to collect. For your 19th goat of warding, you need to be in the B1 control room, which you can gain access to after defeating Sturm and using Heisenberg's key. Make your way around to the left side, where you're going to find a small crawl space to your right. Go through there, then look in the right corner to find the goat of warding. And for the 20th and final goat of warding, make your way through to where the Mega My Seat is located as Chris. Then after the cutscene, take a right rather than going down towards Miranda's lab. Over in the darkness against the back wall, you're going to find a statue of a woman. At the base of the statue in the darkness will be the goat of warding. If you're struggling with this one, just turn the brightness settings up on your TV or watch the video, get a shotgun out, give it a blast, it will soon be done.
Alpha to squad. I've located the Mega My Seat.
So now we can end this mess after all. Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan.
And there we go, guys. That's all 20 goat of wardings done. I hope this video has helped you out. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Let me know down in the comments section how you're getting on with the goat of wardings, especially number 18, the one in the elevator, as that one was a bit of a pain to get. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.